Hello everyone, my name is Man Scorpion and welcome back to a series that I just kind of stopped doing because I kept forgetting. Also, it was Friday and I felt like raiding, so I just kind of put it on the back burner for a little bit. But either way, it is Friday, like I said, so we are here to see what the man Zura has for us in terms of the rare and yellow items. Starting off with the weapon, we have Merciless, a actually pretty good boss damage weapon. Essentially what it's supposed to be is every time you hit something that doesn't kill them, it reduces charge time. And I forget if this goes through reloads as well, but either way, it is before this was the gun for damage in Vanilla Destiny. And its catalyst, I forget what it does specifically, but it does have a catalyst. And the other secondary perk is essentially kill clip, but it's a little bit different. I forget how specifically, but it is different from kill clip in some sort of way. Here, let me see if I can bring up what the catalyst does. I always forget what it does. I think it just gives it a boost to stability. Either stability or range. It was one of the original Masterworks that was never really. It was one of the first Masterworks that never really gave it a good perk. It just boosted its stats. But aside from that, I will check that in a second. Gemini Jesters. This is a shithole exotic. And what I say by that, only shitholes wear them. Because essentially what it does is, when it's a buff to your dodge, where dodging will disorient somebody, i.e. remove your HUD and remove you from their radar. Well, also it kills the radar. And most people pair this with whatever tree allows you to dodge and go invisible. So essentially, if you want to be a crap shooter in Crucible, that's what you wear. If you want to have no skill and just rely on people's misfortune. So looking back at the Merciless, that's right, it boosts range and stability for a high number. That's right, I kind of forgot about that, but as I don't need it, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Okay, dink. Okay, so moving on, I saw the other one was Peregrine Greaves. This is an old exotic from year 1 of Destiny 1, I think. Well, the other way, it is a returning Destiny 1 exotic that essentially Airborne Soldier Charge gets buffed damage. And now, that may sound not so great, but when in Crucible you can one-shot a super, it actually does make a difference. And this is pretty good with the melee damage builds as well. And when I say shoulder charge, I mean every sprint charge ability throughout all the subclasses. So it'd be Seismic Strike with Top Tree, Hammer Strike with Top Tree, and Shield Bash with Bottom Tree. Yep, Bottom Tree. So, and moving on, Nezarec Sin, a great exotic for the Void subclasses of Warlocks. Essentially, somebody's calling my phone. Turn that off. Essentially, any void damage kills will refresh your ability recharge, and this goes for anything void damage, whether it be a super, an effect, a shield break, or a weapon. It works. I'm not sure if it works off of the Voidwalker class, like you could use Abyssal Extractors for Stormcaller, but at the same time, Stormcaller has a greater ability to recharge exotic that is also a helmet, so the Crown of Tempest. So I would just, you know what, use it for Void, but if you want to go ahead and check that, that is also that. And moving on up to the random exotic, let's see what we get to give a suggestion. Getaway Artists, I think, again, because I think this has shown up before, but essentially what this does is it makes it so that you can call upon a Arc Soul whenever you want, as long as you have a grenade to consume. Now this is a better version of it because not only does it have a more hits per shot, but it also, brain fart, I just stopped talking. It also has a cool little feature where if you consume a grenade and then stand in an Arc Soul Rift, like the standard Arc Soul Rift, it will refresh for the full 20 seconds that you are given with that overcharged Arc Soul. So essentially, once you spawn it, if you play it right with abilities, recharges, various other details, you can have a never-ending Arc Soul if you were to plan it well. And even though it is a better stat roll, it's higher resilience, honestly, for this, I would go Discipline, which is that one, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that. But aside from that, that has been the exotics that Xur has with this week, plus a little extra details. Oh yeah, exotic cipher. I need to make sure not to waste that just in case if it's good for another season or something. But aside from that, that has been the exotic weapons of this week's weekend. And if you want to come down, he's on the barge on Nessus. And aside from that, that is everything I have to say for now. My name is Ben Scorpion, and I will see you in the next video. If you enjoyed everything, please like, share, and subscribe because it would really help me out. Bye bye. That was a weird outro.